Good little picture.
Are you local here?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I kept saying I wanted to get more with you guys, so here I am.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks for coming to see us.
Yeah, no, I'm a big supporter, but I'll let them start because they haven't had their chance.
Sure.
Hi.
Well, while we're waiting, so since I last saw you and we got to see little tastes and all, how far in are you guys, and how much more development are you able to tell us about?
That's a great question. I don't know how much more we're able to tell you.
But we're all the way through.
We're all the way through. We're
Because
done.
I know you were working towards the big climax, but you had a couple of episodes before that still true?
Yes. Yeah. No. I think when you came, we were on episode 8.
I think so.
Yeah. Episode 8.
I got to see
Yeah.
the scene in the bath, that room with the water and all that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we got to see some of that scene.
Wait,
So
which
I think
that?
you were sitting there, you and I think Ariel were in this room. Anyhow.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So that's as far as we got.
I thought you meant.
What episode was that?
It's with patients.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. You
Yeah.
saw
So
that?
that part we got.
No, this is where you saw 208, where things have shifted a lot in town.
So
And
now can you talk a little bit more about the development that you couldn't quite talk about when we saw you last?
I don't know. It's pretty spoilerific if we did.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, so then let's talk about, one of the things we did talk about was how you two had both, as people and as actors, came closer together and figured out how to create the dynamic. Talk a little bit more about that.
Creating dynamic with Parisa is very easy. I think it's just, I don't know, it's easy and it should be easy. We both pride ourselves in being able to have chemistry with almost anyone. When you have two people that
what
are...
he's saying is we're easy, like in a hallway.
I don't know how I should interpret it.
No. I'm just saying that we're good at creating chemistry when chemistry's not there, but chemistry is there between these two actors and characters. So it's a really sweet love story and crazy, scary love story at the same time. You'll see this season.
I mean, one thing people had talked about for the previous season, there was a lot more a focus on the supernatural. This season, there's a lot more focus on the relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I don't know what you're allowed to tell me in terms of how the relationship evolves and various relationships evolve.
It starts very amorous, I'll tell you that much, and it ends up at a very bad place. Yeah. There's a really interesting arc for Bobo and Fiji's relationship in season 2.
The arc's like this.
Yeah. And then it goes boom, and then boom again. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Does it go back up?
It does. No pun intended.
Woo!
sounds
Good morning.
That makes it fun for you guys, because one of the things I love about you two is you seem to have so much fun. I've never seen people on even a roundtable having fun.
Yeah, no,
Really?
yeah.
I think both of us.
We're big smilers.
We're smilers, and it's also like I think this is why we work so well together, because both of us do try to have fun in life and appreciate what we're doing, and so it just kind of keeps building rapport and good vibes.
Yeah.
And we needed it, especially this season, because of the things that Bobo and Fiji have to go through. I mean, it's bad. There were scripts that I read where afterwards, trying to talk about them, I was like crying because I felt so bad about what kinds of things were coming. And you know, to do that kind of stuff, you need to feel safe and comfortable, and like you can really explore with the other person. And we were able to have that, and thank goodness, like, you know, we didn't have to do any kind of like staying in character.
Yeah.
Which would have been horrible, like staying in character.
We're not. When they say cut, we can drop the act for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're not too method. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We don't hate each other when the camera's over. We might not talk to each other. But,
You might not talk.
you're like, something wrong? And I was like, I'm just giving you your distance. You're, I thought Fiji needed distance right now.
No, but we have a really good time working together on it, no matter what we're doing.
She's great. She always brings so much to the scene and like so many interesting things that aren't on the page. So we really have fun playing with it, and our showrunners give us creative control to kind of like, you know, add a little of what we want to a scene, or what we think the character should be doing at that time. And Parisa's really good at that. She there's all these little elements that she brings that will either bring like a big laugh or like a tear. So Yeah, so that was really fun working together in that.
You see how
regards.
supportive he is? I mean, it's one
I
of
know,
the
we
things.
had all big hugs there. Like,
Yeah, I'm the
no.
kind of guy, I just know my lines and I hit my mark. And I'm like, that's a great idea.
No,
That's
you
a
know
great
what? Dylan
idea.
is the kind of person who shows up 150% for everything. It's true.
thank you.
And you're very loving. I hope you don't mind. We're just going to be like, and you're loving, and you're handsome, and you like, smell good, and like, no, but it's true. Like he is so talented and brings so much in. It's just wonderful to be able to play together.
Yeah,
So
and we had so
here's
much.
to
Yeah, and I
many
think you
more.
guys will like what you see between the two of them too. It's such a great story arc for both of them.
I literally rewound. It's like one of our scenes at the end of episode 1.
Oh,
And I
yeah?
was like, that's so sweet.
It was so
Rewound
sweet.
It to watch it again for
I,
my own
I
self.
watched the episode
I'm
again
curious to
too.
know about the filming because I know you do a lot of night shoots. And those can get really difficult.
Yes.
So
Lord,
how do you
yes.
like? What are the challenges and how do you kind of?
The challenges is keeping your energy up, but they had cold brew on set, so a lot of us were just addicted to cold brew. But you're right, it is exhausting, and it's very not only for us actors, whatever. It's really hard on the crew.
Yeah.
But we made it
They
through
get
it.
leaving less time off than we do
Yeah.
between days.
Yeah, but when you're shooting a supernatural vampire type show, there's going to be a lot of night shoots. So, and it kind of adds to the aesthetic of the show, but it is a grind. So I don't know if our show can do more than 10 episodes. I think we'd all, I don't know, collapse. Or,
We could do more as long as we get a little break.
yeah, like a little break.
Yeah, this season we went straight through. There were no holidays or anything.
Yeah.
I think like we had a long weekend and we went to San Diego Comic
Those
Con.
night shoots.
Coffee.
Coffee,
Yeah.
but also like I go to an acupuncture. A number of us go to an acupuncturist and like before work sometimes
Or
and rest.
during work. I
Or
would see
during
like them
work.
with needles sticking out of their necks right before we say action.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean,
What happened?
filming in
Porcupine?
Albuquerque, I know, seriously, there's just so much access to like healing methodologies in Albuquerque, which is why it's kind of a perfect place for us to shoot. So a number of us go and we get like, craniosacral therapy and like go to the spa and the hot springs and just, you really spend a lot of time kind of taking care of your body because it'll add up to a good like 16, 17 hours. Like, there's the time on set, but then there's also your prep time and you get home and try to study your lines for the next day. 17-hour day, easy, it's,
But I think we all feel just blessed to be on such a cool show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the night shoots aren't that much of a grind because we're like, oh, we're doing some cool stuff.
yeah.
Like,
And
it's
we get to
fun.
work with
We
people
get to
that
work
we
with
adore.
people we like
Yeah.
and adore. Yeah.
all right, let
Yeah.
me get a quick picture
Sure.
of the two of you,
I could just keep
per usual.
forever.